Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Brie. Today I'm going to give you my top tips on how to get the most perfect, beautiful, flawless tan possible. And I'm also going to be reviewing Filter by MAE. So far, I've already applied like one layer on. It says to use two, so I'm waiting this hour off so I can film the second layer. But so far the first layer feels very nice. Obviously I'm not going to give a full review on it in the intro. You gotta stay tuned for the end for that. So let's just hop right into the video so I can start giving you my top tips and reviewing this long-awaited product. I waited for this product for like 3 weeks. I ordered it on December 23rd. It's now January 15th. I literally just got it like 2 days ago. So yeah, I hope it was worth the wait, and let's just get right into it. So I bought the glove and the extra dark tanning mousse. First of all, the packaging, A1. I love the sleek packaging. It's very like pretty and simple. It's like simplistically pretty. Okay, so let's try to open it. So again, the bottle itself, very simple, very pretty. I'm gonna go grab my Loving Tan and be right back to compare them. Okay, so I just grabbed my Loving Tan with that mitt. And my Loving Tan is 4 fluid ounces. This bottle, as you can tell, the size difference is massive, but let's see. I'm so confused. It doesn't say it on here. Unless I'm really just missing it. I don't see it. Okay, so I'm gonna Google that and then I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Hi, I'm back. So I just had to like do all the conversions and stuff because her website is strictly in like the UK's pounds instead of dollars. And then the ML, which I guess is like milliliters, I don't know. We had to do fluid ounces, so I just had to convert it and Google it quickly. I am shocked. So I love Loving Tan, but these two things together, or let's start separately. So the mousse is 4 fluid ounces, and the mousse alone is $39.95 for the ultra dark one. The other two are, I believe, $34.95. The mitt is $14.95, so it's like $15 and $40. This together is about $55 before shipping, before tax, before any of that stuff is calculated and taken into account. $55 for these two items. For MAE's tanner, this, I did the conversion. This is 8.4, about 8.4 fluid ounces. This is more than double of what you're getting for Loving Tan. And yes, I can tell by the way it feels, like how heavy it is, and by the bottle size. Like, look at that. I can tell by the bottle size as well, but I didn't think it was double because this bottle is a bit slimmer than this. So I'm quite shocked by that. The mitt I didn't calculate on its own because I bought them as the bundle. She sells the bundle together. That's a 10% off. Again, in the UK pounds. I'm not sure what percentage that would be in US dollars. I didn't go that far into math. But together I bought these for $38. And then after tax, after shipping, it came out to $50. But those two products from Loving Tan, which again, half of the size of this bottle, was $55 prior to shipping, prior to tax, all of that. I'm like completely taken back by this. Okay, so now I'm gonna open the glove. First impression, it feels very nice. It feels like high quality. So what I've really enjoyed about this glove is this piece down here, because I'll show you. If I put this one on, my hand is quite long, like my fingers, I have long nails. It always pokes out at the bottom right here, and I wind up getting like a patch of tanner on my hand in this area. so I don't really enjoy that. But this glove, since it has this, put it on. Also, it's much larger. It goes all the way down, so I mean, I don't necessarily need to go this far, but I do like that so that the tanner doesn't get all over my hand. Okay, so now I'm gonna start applying the tanner on my legs. Okay, so it's like this brownish color. There's not much green in it. The Loving Tan has green. This is more like brown bronze. I don't know if it's picking up the same on camera as it is in person. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm gonna squirt a few pumps on the glove and then rub it on one leg so that we can see the difference between the shades of my skin color. Okay, so see, this is the only thing I'm not gonna like about this glove is how light it is and how badly stained it's going to get. Not gonna enjoy that. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish the tanning standing on this leg at least. What? I think this is the smell of it. It smells pretty good actually, and I'm shocked because most tanner doesn't smell good. It's very easy to blend out. It does not leave me streaky. Here's one like fully complete. It's all done. Applies very nicely. Look at the color difference. We'll get to my feet after and I'll show you what I do for my hands and feet. Okay, so now I'm just gonna quickly do the other leg and then do the rest of the body. Okay, so as you apply it, as you can see, it has more of a greenish undertone. But look at the leg that I already applied it on, that it dried down on. That looks like a tan that you just got from being outside, not like a self tanner. They look completely different from when you first apply it to as it's drying down. And this I've never seen with any other tanner. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly show you this tan line because I already went over this one, but excuse me, that's her tanner. Like what? Like look at it now that I just blended it in, because I don't have tan lines. Like it's winter, I don't go tanning. It literally just disappeared into the same thing. It all faded. MAE is doing something right. Wow, I really have not felt this tan in so long. This is honestly insane. Again, I love Loving Tan. This, the way it applies a lot better. Like I think I might have just found my new favorite tan. Okay, so now when I tan my feet and hands, all I do is take the excess and rub it against my hand because I don't want it to be like too tan that my hand looks orange, and it's a dead giveaway that I self tan. But key tips for this: when you get to the wrist, don't tan your wrist with it straight up, bend it back so that you can get in those creases, and then just buff it slightly up onto your palm so that it's like a gradual tan, not like it's a cutoff. And then on this side, you see the webs of my finger, how they're all white. Make sure you go in between because again, dead giveaway when your hand is orange or tan and the webs are white as snow. Again, the sides, make sure you get the sides. And then what I like to do is go on the sides of each finger, so I just pull upward. Hope you guys can see that. And then I bend my knuckles so that it gets in these crevices as well. Same with these and these. And that's how I tan my hand. So see, not too bad, but we'll really see how it looks in the morning. Okay, so then I do the same for my feet. So I just take the excess on the mitt and rub it. Make sure you're really pressing in between where you tanned and where you haven't tanned yet. So like along your ankle, make sure you get in those little crevices. And then again, I do the same thing with these knuckles. So I'll curl my toes in like that. Ew, I hate feet. I can't believe I'm doing this. But I'll curl my toes in and just drag along them. And then that little spot on the back right here. You see how it's still white, but some parts are tan. Make sure your foot is flexed and just go like that. And then go along the side and then see how it's not as white anymore. And yeah, that's how I tan my foot. Okay, so while I let this dry for now, I realized I never read the directions, I guess because I'm just used to like self-tanning, so I kind of know how it goes, but I'm gonna read you guys the directions and see if I missed anything that I can use for next time I use this, because I'm definitely going to use this another time. Okay, so directions. For the best glow, shake well and apply a generous amount directly to the desired area. For best results, use Filter by MAE Velvet Tanning Mitt, working the product into the skin in circular motions until fully absorbed. Use sparingly on knees, ankles, and elbows. For facial tanning, we recommend the Filter by MAE Mini Velvet Tanning Mitt. They do have a mini velvet tanning mitt. I just personally don't tan my face because I feel like I break out. And also, what's the purpose of me tanning my face when I wash it twice a day? The more you wash something, the quicker the tan fades because you're scrubbing it off. And I also use a brush to like exfoliate my face every day. So I would literally just rip the tan right off. Plus I also use makeup, so it'll cover it anyway. I just don't tan my face. Wash hands immediately after applying application and wait 10 minutes after applying product before dressing. Okay, so this says 10 minutes. Loving Tan, I'm pretty sure it says 1 minute. Yeah, it says allow 60 seconds before dressing. No, it's not 60 seconds because I've gotten dressed way after a minute and it still was not like fully dried, or at least it didn't feel that way. This one honestly does feel a bit sticky, but it's like doable. I don't smell and it's not like, it doesn't feel wet. I don't like the wet, sticky feeling. This is like fine. The formula is fast drying and lightweight. However, we recommend allowing 4 to 10 hours for the tan to fully develop. I'm gonna wear this tan overnight. So I'm gonna shower in the morning and then I'll show you guys the rest of it in a few hours. For the deepest tan, reapply Filter by MAE 1 hour after the first application for a healthy sun-touched glow all year round. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna be reapplying this in 1 hour. It is currently 10:17. So at approximately 11:20, I'll be reapplying this bad boy. I've never done that before, but I guess let's wait and see. Okay, so I think that was about 10 minutes. So now, while I wait for this hour to pass by to reapply it all, I'm gonna give you a few of my tanning tips, like my go-to tanning tips that really help my tan last at least 7 days. Sometimes it lasts a little more, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on how well I keep up with these tips. Shave in the morning or the night before. So what I mean by that is if you're planning on tanning at night, so like I'm tanning tonight and then showering in the morning, washing it all off, I shaved this morning. I didn't film that because like that's boring, like who wants to see that, but just make sure you shave a few hours prior, because if you don't and you shave right before you tan, your pores and like your hair roots, I don't know what it's called, but where your hair grows out of on like your legs, wherever you shave, that is going to be very exposed and like open, which will make the tan like seep into them. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now, but like, get what I'm saying? So like shave a few hours prior, whether it's like in the morning, the afternoon, just don't shave right before. So this one I did film so I can show you like how I exfoliate. It's very simple, but I just take the mitt and put some soap on it and then rub down my leg, around my leg, like anything I could do to possibly get my old tanner off. And even if you don't have old tanner on, it's really good to exfoliate your skin. I would say at least once a week to get that dead skin off, especially during this winter time. You don't want to be walking around with dry skin, and it helps keep your skin fresh and new and like alive. moisturizing your knees, elbows, ankles, wrists, knuckles, any of those areas that tend to get the most dry in weather, especially like winter weather or anything. Like, you always want to make sure you moisturize those areas and not your whole body. I don't moisturize my whole body because I personally believe it gets streaky if you moisturize and then apply the tan on top without letting the moisturize fully sink in. So like in the morning right after you shave, or whenever you do shave, that's when you want to moisturize. And then if you shower again at night right before you tan or whatever to exfoliate, you want to make sure that you just moisturize those specific areas rather than the whole thing, so that your tanner isn't sitting on top of moisturizer, hindering it from sinking all the way into your skin. I hope that makes sense. But you really want to moisturize these areas so that it doesn't show up patchy or darker. If you don't and those areas are very dry, I'm pretty sure this has not happened to me, so don't count me on it. But when I used to get spray tans years ago, I'm pretty sure the woman told me that those areas will get very dark if they are dry. You don't want it to be a separate color because it's a dead giveaway that you just self-tan. It's not a real tan. You weren't on vacation. Tan at night, and even though the bottle, any bottle, even if you get Loving Tan 2-Hour Express, whatever bottle it is, however many hours it says, leave it overnight. You will get the best payoff of your tanner, and it'll make it so much more worth the time, effort, and money that you spend on it, because it'll allow it to really absorb into your skin, which will produce a richer, deeper tan. And it'll just look flawless. Whenever you are done letting your tan fully develop, when you shower, it is crucial you shower with warm water, no loofah. I do not use a loofah right after I tan because you will scrub it off. And barely, even the soap, like I barely put soap. I'll just like use my hands and lightly glide it across my body, but warm water, because hot water will make your tan fade faster and come off in the shower, and you'll look down in the shower and see a big pool of like brown rather than like a smaller tint of brown. For when you get out of the shower, and you take your towel, whether it is soft or not soft, like it's rough, you want to make sure you pat dry. So what I mean by pat dry, let's say this is my towel right here, you're going to want to just take it and pat it along your skin, so like that, rather than rubbing it, because again, you're going to scrub your tanner off since it is still fresh to the skin. You want at least one shower and then use soap and like go back to how you'll normally shower. After you're done like showering, drying yourself, all of that, moisturize not just your knees, elbows, wrists, and all of those areas. You want to moisturize your whole body, like head to toe, wherever you tan, because as long as you keep your tan hydrated and your skin hydrated, absorption of your tan will stay very smooth looking and not patchy. It won't go patchy at all until like the very end of your tan, where you just have to exfoliate at that point. So this isn't filtered by MAE. This is from Saint Tropez. So this is just like, it looks like water. Like, can you see that? But since I don't like tanner on my face, this stuff actually works. And it's just like, over a few hours, it's a developer on your face, so it gives you a more glowy, tanning, is that a word? Tanny? It gives you a more glowy, gives you a more glowy, tanner look on your face if you're one of those people that doesn't like to apply tan on the face. So all I do is take it and spritz around my face a few times. Then I just let this sink in and develop over a few hours. And at first you're gonna be like, what? It's like setting spray, like what is that? No, trust me, it's not. I use that all the time in the summer. You can smell that it smells like a tanner. It smells like SPF. I don't know if it actually has SPF in it, but it does smell like a tanning type of product. So yeah, it does work. Trust me, it just takes a few hours. It's a slow, gradual process. So those are my tips. I hope they help you guys out. If they do, please let me know. I always like hearing back from people who watch my videos. It really brightens my day. So yeah, I'll see you guys back in 1 hour to reapply this tan. And hopefully it's worth the wait because I'm getting so tired and I just want to go to bed. Hey guys, so it's been an hour and I'm feeling pretty bronzed. Like, I really am. This mitt is filthy. Can't really help that. So I'm not going to do my whole body on camera just because I want to speed through this. I'm getting very tired. But I'll do like my arms. Alright, let's see. So there's the difference. I don't know if you're going to see much difference on camera. I'm very dark. Like, I'm impressed, shocked, kind of scared, and I love being tan. I just don't remember myself being this tan for a very long time now. So I'm curious to see what it's gonna look like once I wash it off. So look, now you can see the difference between the first application and the second application, that tiny tan line. Because I haven't tanned there yet, I'm about to smooth it out now, but yeah, I'm highly impressed. Okay, so I'm gonna give this 10 minutes to fully dry, or like fully dry, and then actually get dressed and go to bed. But before that, this is the only thing I'm really not crazy about, and that's just me being picky. I love the initial color of the mitt, but a nude mitt, it gets filthy, and I know it'll never be restored to the original color, so that's the only thing I don't really like about this mitt. Also, the product, the more you put on, it bleeds through to the inside. So like, it has like this, almost, I'm pretty sure all of mitts, like my Loving Tan mitt also has this type of like silicone-y feeling on the inside, like a protector, so that the fabric doesn't bleed through and onto your hands, but it still kind of does bleed through. I guess that's why my fingers are kind of stained. That never happens with my Loving Tan mitt, so that is a downside about the mitt. So yeah, we're gonna see how this develops throughout the night, and then I'm gonna catch you guys back in the morning after I shower and moisturize and give you my final thoughts and show you what it looks like in a few hours. So by the time I wake up, so about 9.5 hours. This says 4 to 10 hours, that's perfect. So approximately 10 hours later, I will be catching up with you guys and showing you how this tan developed overnight after its full developing time, and let you guys know what I think about it. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Guys, it's the next day, and I decided that natural lighting will be best to see like what my tan looks like. And I am pretty impressed by this tanner. Filter by MAE is a hit. I don't even know where to start because it's such a natural looking tan. It's not orange, which is so weird because usually a really dark tan has like a green undertone to it, so it balances out and you don't look like a Dorito. But after I just showered, I wish I showed you like the water. It was more brown bronze orange than like a dirt brown green. Also, I washed the glove. It's fine. Looks brand new. The inside, you can still see the part right here, like in that area where it wound up bleeding through. So it did affect like my fingers a bit, but I just scrubbed them off in the shower. My hands look really good. They look one of the best out of like all times that I've ever tanned. And then here's just an overview of like what my body looks like. So we got some tan bronzeness going on. And then let me show you my legs. See what my legs are looking like. And then
Here's like my foot. So yeah, overall, I love this tanner. I'm pretty sure it's my new favorite tanner. I hope she like starts working with other brands, like American brands like Ulta, so that she can like put her product here and we can just get it in stores rather than me wait a whole nother month for my order to come. Granted, I know I ordered in between holidays, but still it said 7 days after shipment. I should have at least received it like right after New Year. I didn't receive it until 2 days ago, January 13th. It was definitely worth the wait. Like, I am so obsessed with this, you have no idea. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know the deal. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.